to my channel. I'm Mark, this is Mark's Mods, and today guys it's our Rossi motorcycle build. So we're going to do stage 62 of build the Valentino Rossi motorcycle. And yeah, today we're going to be hooking up a lot of pipes. That's all I can say in this issue. Very lack of parts again, as per normal with this build. And yeah, a few comments for the week were like, well, you need kind of quantity instead of weight and stuff. I know. I mean, I did get my next delivery of 5 issues, and we are going to be working on some new bits like the handlebars, but still just not enough to get our teeth into something. It's very, very frustrating, but can't be long to go now, and the end is in sight. So let's just pray and hope that it all comes together in the end. Anyway, enough of me rabbiting on. Let's get started with this one today. So, with all that said, let's get modelling. Okay guys, let's get started. So, right, this is what we're going to be working on. This is our lambada control sensor unit type thingy. Okay, we need to fit this to the bike, and it's just going to be fitting on these 2 pegs just down onto there. Now I'm going to go to the overhead camera for this because yeah, I think this is gonna nightmare. Now I'm going to glue this in place because none of the fittings on this motorcycle are push fit, so I'm just going to directly put some glue on. No point messing around really. Okay, and now this is going to fit on basically like that. Now the question is getting that down into the hole and lining it up with the pegs, which I think I've done. Yes, I have. Okay, now in the instructions we do have some diagrams of where the pipes are gonna go. A little bit skewish to me, does that? Sorry. I'm gonna be so careful with this as well. Looked very skewish. This would have been better putting it on earlier. But hey, nothing on this this bike makes sense. Okay, make sure I get it the right way around. Alright, that's my tweet. I'm gonna have to try and use tweezers here. Try and get this into place, because I can't get my fingers down into it. Come on. Yeah, I don't mind recordings backed up. I've just had an absolute pain of a Mura build. And this is just turning out to be a pain and all. Just to get it in down there. Ah. Right, that's definitely in place now. Okay, right, so we've got 2 lots of sort of pipings to do. So we're going to be going on the 2 prongs which are there, and they are marked in the magazine as the orange wires, and these are the 2 shorter wires just coming off here. Right, that one's come loose. Any piping that comes loose in this issue, I'm re-gluing back on. So I'm going to make sure I have glue so that they never ever come off. Because pipes on this build have been an absolute nightmare for me. I don't know why, but yeah. Another sort of problem is the glue sometimes doesn't take straight away. Okay, so that's on. So I'm just going to poke these pipes through. Try and grab them. Okay, so that's them through. And it's just a simple case of putting them on. Yeah, okay. So I'm going to put some glue on the pins because, again, I don't want these coming off. So that is some glue on the pins. Going to get my angle tweezers here. So you don't want to go in at the angle. I want them to in fact, I don't want to go in at all. Let's try this. Right, 2 sets, guys.
A few moments later.
Okay, guys, I'm back. Right, now I've had to look at this build because it was a nightmare holding it and things were breaking off. So I managed to get it on my vise. So now I don't have to handle it at all. But what I've done is I have got the 2 pipes in just into there as so. So you'll have to bear with me as I get used to how it's set up now, but this is going to make things a lot easier and hopefully I won't break anything anymore. Okay, so next is these 2 pipes that we've got dangling here. Now, these are just cocktail sticks in the end, and the reason I've done that is so they can go onto the pipes easier. But what I need to do is I need to fit them through into it, which with these on now should be a heck of a lot easier. I've got something I can grab hold of. That one's through. Okay, so they're both through now. And they're going to be going on to the 2 pins, one here and one here. Again, I am going to put some glue on to the pegs. I just don't want them coming off. They hopefully should be a lot more easier to fit with these ends on, but with this model, anything is possible. So I'm just putting the glue on the pins. Okay, now I don't want them to be stuck in any other cables. So it's a case of taking off the end and sticking it on the... Come off the other end now. Okay. Okay, so that's gone down from there. Just trying to find it so I can put it back on. Like I said, any pipes that come off, I am re-putting back on with glue. Okay, a bit more glue on the end. Now it's still got quite a good opening, so it should. This is Rossi. Go back on. Should. Come on, go back on. Okay, that's definitely back on. Just double checking it is to them two pipes. Yes, it is. Okay, so next, the other longer one is going to go down onto this peg just down here. I think I remember I had to do a setup like this for the Ecto 1 engine. I had to put it on a vise and do the same with the pipes. And that one's gone on lovely and smooth. So there we have all them in place there. Okay, right, moving on to the next section. We've got more pipes to put on. So we're going to put them on the other side. We're going to be putting them down just here. And first it is the green one, as it's labelled in the magazine. And that's coming off that. Right. So thread this through. Now there are other pipes on here that are going to go on, I know it. But for the moment... Okay, another pipe has come off on something different. So let me get some more glue and we'll glue that one back on. I think this might be the longest video of the week. That one's just popped off. And would you believe that one has just completely come off. This is ridiculous. This is, you know, I will never do another bike build again after this, because this is atrocious. It really is. Okay, so going up there, right, so let's get this onto its peg. I will never ever do another bike build after this. Yeah, I'm going to stay well away, because this has just been a living nightmare. In fact, I might put it forward to the worst build. Okay, that's on. Right, so the next two pipes are these two here. Again, I've got to thread them through. Okay. And they're just going to be going on to the two pegs that are just here. Very hard to see because it's so dark in there. But we'll do his best. And then after this, I'm just going to go lie down in a very dark room. So we'll get the first one on. See if we have the same problem with the pegs coming off. Okay, that's one arm. And we'll get the last one on. Okay, that's the last one on. And that is all them in place. Hard to see, there we go. I don't know if it's going to get any more light on it. But they are now all in place. And that is all there is to do in that stage. Wow. That was an absolute nightmare to do. It really was. But enough said, that is stage 62 complete. Well guys, that's it for the Rossi. That was a nightmare, absolute nightmare. It's the one build of that I'm doing that I dread building every week. Whether something breaks on it or it's just a nightmare. It really is. You can just see how much I'm struggling. Maybe it's just my expertise, I don't know. I really can't tell you what is going on with this build. Every time I touch it, something breaks. Every time I touch it, pipes come off, and absolute nightmare. That should have been a lot easier than what it was. A lot easier, but this is that motorbike, and like I said, this has definitely put me off doing any more motorcycle builds in the near future, because I don't want to go through this one again. I just want to get this bike done, it all done properly, and it all be working. So, but at least now we have got the engine mounted to my vise, so I don't have to really touch it apart from putting parts on or pipes. Oh, goodness me. Anyway, if you like this video, please could you give it a massive thumbs up. If you haven't already subscribed, please remember to subscribe and hit the notification bell, and you're notified of any future videos. But as for always guys, stay safe and bye for now.